All right.
Welcome to the LA Galaxy pregame. The six-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife, live your best life. By Modelo Especial, made for those with a fighting spirit. By Dignity Health, official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy. By Yamava Casino at San Manuel. By Vivid Seats. And by Spectrum.
From Chase Stadium in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, the LA Galaxy is on the air. Tonight, the Galaxy face Inter Miami CF. Hello again and welcome. Joe Tutino here. Glad to have you aboard for this one. A hot and humid night in South Florida. It feels like 104. That's no surprise, but still it will play a massive role in tonight's affair. The Galaxy is hoping to bounce back from a disappointing loss last time out, 4-0 at home to the Seattle Sounders, but also looking beyond this match and making sure they're prepared for their quarterfinal showdown in Leagues Cup with Pachuca on Wednesday night at Dignity Health Sports Park. That match is having an effect on the Galaxy and how they take the field tonight, as LA is rotating the roster a bit and keeping some players at home to make sure they're healthy for that one. Earlier today, the Galaxy announced the short-term contract of defender Chris Rindolph, who was promoted from Ventura County Football Club and MLS Next Pro. For Rindolph, it will be a baptism by fire against the star-studded Inter Miami. Leo Messi has been cleared to play, and that would be quite a memory to be able to take the field against the Argentine great. And with Emiro Garces and Maya Yoshida being held back from this match, it's likely Rindolph will get minutes tonight. The Galaxy head into this match at 3-15-7, last place in the MLS Western Conference and trying to find their way. Miami comes in the thick of things in the East, 12-5-6, and in sixth place, a plus 12 goal differential. The Galaxy is minus 24 coming into this one. Greg Vanney talked about fielding a competitive club tonight in his pre-match presser, and that's what we expect. But both clubs have quarterfinals coming up on Wednesday, and perhaps playing 90 minutes without picking up any major injuries could weigh more heavily than is the norm. We're going to find out. It's the Galaxy on the road at Inter Miami CF. The countdown to first kick continues right after these words.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness. No matter your age, who you are, or where you are, the stresses of daily life can cause an endless loop of anxious feelings and negative thoughts. When you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts and emotions, it's okay to get help. You are not alone. CalHope is here for you with free, safe, and confidential mental health resources. Reach out for support now at calhope.org. CalHope, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is your home for country music legends. Get your tickets to see California's own John Party as he takes the Yamava Theater stage on June 26th. Carrie Underwood dazzles the audience with her pop country singing and songwriting on September 5th. Tim McGraw brings down the house with his chart-topping country albums on October 25th, only at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel, California's #1 entertainment destination. Details at yamava.com. Please gamble responsibly.
It'll be thick, it'll be hot throughout this contest tonight. The Galaxy on the road at Inter Miami CF. It is the second meeting in the messy era between the Galaxy and Miami. The first time around was on the 25th of February of 2024. That was at Dignity Health Sports Park, where the Galaxy took the 1-0 lead in the 75th minute off a goal by Gabriel Peck. But in the 90th +2, Lionel Messi tied things up 1-1. You remember there was a dubious red card to Mark Delgado in that game. Later on the next week, that red card was rescinded. That's how dubious that one was. Prior to that, the Galaxy met them on the 2021, April the 8th, and the Galaxy won 3-2 in come-from-behind fashion between these two clubs. So they've shared the points to a certain degree. Galaxy are 1-0-1 all-time against Miami. Meanwhile, later on today, games that are also getting underway in Major League Soccer. It'll be Toronto at home against Columbus, Red Bull against Philadelphia at 4:30 as well, Pacific time. New England will host LAFC. Montreal home against DC United. Charlotte will be home against RSL. Minnesota will host Seattle. Chicago home against St. Louis. It'll be Dallas on the road at Austin, a big battle there. Colorado will host Atlanta at 6:30 p.m. and then later on tonight, Portland at home against Cincinnati. Colorado is at Dignity Health Sports Park. That'll be coming up on the 23rd, and the Galaxy should be at full strength by that. Tonight's roster, of course, a little bit different for the Galaxy. Maya Yoshida is being left at home. So was Emiro Garces, not available to head coach Greg Vanney tonight, as they will not make the trip at all. And the Galaxy making some changes here. Edwin Cerrillo is starting as a center back for the Galaxy alongside Zonka tonight, which is interesting. We've seen Cerrillo in a center back situation before in the past, and we'll see how that goes for the Galaxy here this evening in this particular match. Should be a good one for the Galaxy. But also defensively for LA, Mickey Yamane returns to the starting lineup. John Nelson will start in this game for Julian Aude tonight. But the return of Elijah Winder to the midfield, that's been quite some time since he's actually seen the field, and tonight he gets the opportunity in a starting role, whether he plays in the 6th position or plays as a dual 6 with Edwin Cerrillo in front of the 3 in the back. We'll see how that looks as the game progresses. The other change for the Galaxy is that Joseph Painzel is the striker for the Galaxy tonight, and Matheus Nascimento will come off the bench. The other one I want to tell you about is Chris Rindove. I mentioned in the first segment that it's Rindov. No, his pronunciation to his last name is Rindove, and he wears the number 63 and may get an opportunity in a center back position later on this evening when the Galaxy continue to take on Leo Messi and company. Messi was cleared to play in this match. He is not in the first 11 and is on the substitutions bench with Rodrigo de Paul, Leo Messi as the two big names on the bench. Other than that, Miami has a strong lineup here against the LA Galaxy this evening. But this wasn't the only Galaxy team that made the trip to Miami. The LA Galaxy Special Olympics Unified team also made the trip. We'll tell you about that when we come back.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is your home for country music legends. Get your tickets to see California's own John Party as he takes the Yamava Theater stage on June 26th. Carrie Underwood dazzles the audience with her pop country singing and songwriting on September 5th. Tim McGraw brings down the house with his chart-topping country albums on October 25th, only at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel, California's #1 entertainment destination. Details at yamava.com. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Kickoff of this one is 4:40 this afternoon. The LA Galaxy Special Olympics Unified team also made the trip to South Florida. And last night they were able to spend time with a few of the first-team players as well as Greg Vanney and his coaching staff. Today they played Miami on the big field at Chase Stadium to a 2-2 draw. Matthew Torres and Eric Silva Ortega scored for LA. The LA Galaxy Special Olympics Unified team will play again on August the 23rd at home when Colorado comes to town. Tickets available, of course, for that one at lagalaxy.com. A big match here for both sides. Of course, the two biggest clubs in Major League Soccer are meeting. Both of them have a very important match coming up on Wednesday. Obviously, the Galaxy rotation of their lineup echoes that, but also Messi on the bench echoes that for Miami, and Rodrigo De Paul not starting for Miami in this particular match. That echoes that as well. But for the Galaxy, they want to get back on the front foot. They want to get back to playing better than they were, of course, against Seattle, which was a very big disappointment for this Galaxy side. It's the Galaxy on the road at Inter Miami CF. The starting lineup and kickoff is coming up next.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is your home for country music legends. Get your tickets to see California's own John Party as he takes the Yamava Theater stage on June 26th. Carrie Underwood dazzles the audience with her pop country singing and songwriting on September 5th. Tim McGraw brings down the house with his chart-topping country albums on October 25th, only at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel, California's #1 entertainment destination. Details at yamava.com. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. No matter your age, who you are, or where you are, the stresses of daily life can cause an endless loop of anxious feelings and negative thoughts. When you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts and emotions, it's okay to get help. You are not alone. CalHope is here for you with free, safe, and confidential mental health resources. Reach out for support now at calhope.org. CalHope, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is your home for country music legends. Get your tickets to see California's own John Party as he takes the Yamava Theater stage on June 26th. Carrie Underwood dazzles the audience with her pop country singing and songwriting on September 5th. Tim McGraw brings down the house with his chart-topping country albums on October 25th, only at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel, California's #1 entertainment destination. Details at yamava.com. Please gamble responsibly.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It is game time. This LA Galaxy match is presented by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
Moments away from the start of this one, the injury report was brought to you by Dignity Health, the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy. When you're in good health, we all win. We told you about Maya Yoshida back at home, working his way back, hopefully available on Wednesday night. Amiro Garces is probable for Wednesday night's game against Pachuca in the quarterfinals of League's Cup. Also on the bench, but not yet back, Ricky Puig, who's working his way back. If you're watching on the tube, you might have seen him walking across the pitch in his slacks and ready to go to watch this game from the sidelines or the club suite this evening. The starting 11 is brought to you by Modelo, setting the gold standard for authentic Mexican beer since 1925. Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. For the LA Galaxy, Novak Mitrovic is back in goal as defense. Mickey Yamane, Zonka, Edwin Cerrillo, and John Nelson. Diego Fagundes will play in the midfield for the Galaxy with Gabriel Peck, Isaiah Parenti, and Marco Royce. Elijah Winder as well. The lone striker for the Galaxy is Joseph Painsil. For Miami, Oscar Ustari is in goal. His defenders are Gonzalo Lujan, Jordi Alba, Max Falcon, and Marcelo Weigant. In the midfield, it'll be Sergio Busquets, who's the captain of this club. Talasco Segovia, Fafa Pico, lots of speed there against the Galaxy defense. Tadeo Allende, Benjamin Cremashi apparently is a defensive midfielder, and the lone striker will be Luis Suarez. Our referee for tonight's match is Drew Fisher. His assistants are Catherine Nesbitt and Ryan Graves. The fourth official is Rosendo Mendoza. Kevin Stott is the VAR tonight, with the assistance of Fabio Tovar. The managers, Greg Vanny and Javier Mascherano. And we are underway with the Galaxy having the ball off the kickoff. It comes back defensively. Zonka to Edwin Cerrillo. He'll play near side. Nelson back to Cerrillo. Mitrovic will go to the far side of the six. Has it now. Zonka to the far side of the area. He'll play on the right side as a center back. Zonka will. Plays ahead to Yamane and out of play. This will be a throw-in. Here's Yamane on the throw. Lobs into midfield. He'll find Joseph Painsil, who's grabbed from behind. Our referee gives the throw in here, but no foul. And possession to the LA Galaxy. Royce back out to Yamane. This will be cleared off of his foot, collected, and played on forward. As now Miami has their first rush as they work it to the left side. Here's Fafa Pico, the veteran in Major League Soccer, switching it over towards the near side, cleared away by John Nelson. Comes ahead to Joseph Painsil, who backtracks all the way back to the top of the Galaxy's defensive third, does well to keep possession. He'll play towards the near side, and Nelson will push on forward. Lays this one off to Winder instead, though. Parenti to the right side. Gabriel Peck is there. Royce, the captain for the LA Galaxy, has taken that armband since the start. When Maya Yoshida got injured, he's had it since, but when Maya gets back onto the pitch, he'll wear the captain's armband. Zonka. Yamane. And Greg Vanny's there with the smile on his face in the broadcast press conference. He goes, "We will have a competitive team on the field." And it has changed with Edwin Cerrillo as a starter at center back. He's played the position before, but not as a starter. He did fine in the run of play. Nelson will play this ahead. He'll find Joseph Painsil, three defenders around him. Back it goes to Nelson. Winder spins away from Suarez. Yamane. Right side. Gabriel Peck. And Miami playing in a counter-attacking role. They drop everybody behind the midfield stripe. Here's Zonka. Ahead it goes to Winder. Back out Cerrillo. Winder once again, and all the way back to Novak Mitrovic. He'll left with this ball in the midfield towards the near side for Nelson, who does well to keep it in play. Right in front of Greg Vanny there. Here's Edwin Cerrillo. Fagundes will show for this ball. I think Diego will have to be on the ball a lot for the Galaxy, and directing traffic out of the back. He'll lift it on long, trying to find Gabriel Peck. The goalkeeper, Ustari, way outside the box to head it away. And it'll be a throw-in for the LA Galaxy. Here's Yamane for LA. So come on loose, and Miami comes out with possession. It's played forward right into Zonka. I think the thing with Cerrillo being a center back, it gives the Galaxy a little bit of speed back there also to backtrack. Nelson on the left side now. Here's Joe. He'll take it into the corner, tries to turn the corner and does. Into the area. Painsil can't find the shot and not brought down. Drew Fisher says play on. I think that's a good call. Gonzalo Lujan defended on the play. Nudged him, but not enough for a penalty. Here's Pico now for Miami. As they break out the left side, Galaxy have numbers back. Parenti approaches and played on to the left here. This will be lifted top of the box. A chance here for Suarez, and he plays it wide of the far post and out of play. Goal kick for the LA Galaxy. It got dangerous in a hurry for the Galaxy on Miami's first rush into the LA defense. As Jordi Alba just lifted it on in, and Suarez brought it down well. Did not finish well, though, at the outside of his right foot. And the Galaxy have possession here. Early moments, thank you for taking time out of your Saturday afternoon and joining us on the broadcast here today, wherever you might be throughout Southern California. As it's still summertime and a chance to get out and about. We thank you for being on the call here. This will come all the way back to the goalkeeper, Ustari. Again, outside his penalty area. Lujan. He'll square this one on over. Falcon will walk it towards midfield and now plays on to the left for Alba. He'll lift it forward one more time. Dangerous at the top of the Galaxy's penalty area as Kramashi was breaking on in. Couldn't find the handle. And Nelson got in front of it for enough of a distraction. It'll be a throw-in here for Miami. Mascherano moving the pieces around at his bench to see how he wants things to go. And we'll see what the direction will be going forward. Ball into the end line, the cross into the Galaxy penalty area, comes towards the top of the box. The right-footed ball towards goal, blocked off of Falcon. And Miami with possession. It'll come on over to Kramashi. Squared on over. Played on the left again. Here's Alba playing towards the penalty area. Pico plays it across, and Mitrovic gets a piece of this ball, and it'll go out of play. First corner kick of the evening here as we've played just beyond 6 minutes of play. 6:12 to be exact. Looking at the replay one more time as Pico broke it into the area. Tried to get that cross across the 6, but Mitrovic was there to send it out of play. Here's the cross. Actually, it's a short ball that comes on out to Segovia. Now the cross in towards the spot, looking for Pico. Cleared away. This will come out to Joseph Painsil. He'll push towards midfield and beyond the stripe. Painsil still on possession. Kramashi defending on the play. Here goes Joe into the left side now for LA. As we continue here. Parenti. Comes out to Royce. Back onto the right side. Gabriel Peck. Galaxy have numbers forward. Yamane plays it through, and it's just too long for Diego Fagundes. Ball on the right. Here's Suarez, will knock this one on back. Collected by Segovia. Back onto the right side it'll go. Alendi is there. His cross into the 6. Chance to the back towards goal. Suarez's shot is blocked as the Galaxy failed to clear that properly. Nelson had that ball get through him, and it became very dangerous in a hurry. Gabriel Peck now. He'll get through to midfield. Tries to turn it up the right side and take it off the ball. And out comes Jordi Alba on possession. for Miami. Not quite a sellout crowd. Maybe it is by numbers, but fans are not completely in the stands at Chase Stadium. As I mentioned, a very warm night. Also, Hurricane Aaron, who's very angry. Here's an opportunity into the Galaxy penalty area, and that'll be collected as Weigand had an opportunity there. Good job by Mitrovic. And Hurricane Aaron angrily moving into a Category 5 according to weather reports, but it is not headed in that direction, and in fact it's off the coast and heading north, perhaps towards the Carolinas. We'll see. But everybody's safe right now. Here's Yamane. His attempt to clear is broken up. It comes to Parenti. He's knocked from behind. Thought he was fouled. Referee says play on. Winder collects. Goes left side to Nelson. He's got Fagundes ahead of him. He'll play it back to Winder. Diego on possession now. He gets slotted into Royce centrally. Decides to go to Winder instead. The Galaxy rebuild at the midfield stripe. Cerrillo. Ahead it comes to Parenti. He'll play out the right side for Gabriel Peck. Peck runs right into Alba once again. You got to be cleaner there. Miami trying to build out. It'll come on over to Segovia. He lifts it long in towards the Galaxy penalty area. Mitrovic will clear it out with his feet as opposed to his hands as Alendi was barreling on in. And it will be a throw in here. Exactly 10 minutes in this match. It is 0-0, the Galaxy and Miami. Inter Miami CF. Alba's cross into the box, cleared away. It comes out to Royce. Parenti on that right side. Here comes Miami once again. Down the center of the park. Suarez, 22 yards from goal. Plays it on to the left. Here's Pico. Returns it back in. It's loose. The shot off the post. And it'll go wide to the far side and cleared away. And the Galaxy very fortunate that time around. Again, possession to Miami here. It'll come on back to Busquets. He'll wheel it around to the right side. Weigand. In towards center. Cremashi. Able to play it on back. Collected this time by Falcone. He'll find Pico. Alba plays it into the Galaxy penalty area. Segovia tries to slot it back to Suarez. It'll come out to Pico as Miami continues on possession. Busquets back out to Pico. Alba squares it in towards center. Cremashi plays it forward into the Galaxy box. Cleared out by Yamane. One of the few touches in the first 10 minutes by Royce is taken off his foot. Left side it goes. Pico back into the area. Cleared out by Zonka. Over the far side. Touch and a throw in here for Miami. And the Galaxy very fortunate off the last build-up, trying to find the ball as Pico played it on in. A ball comes off of Cerrillo right in to the stride of Suarez, who banged it off the right post, the goalkeeper's right post, that is. Miami still on possession as they push on forward. Lujan plays it into Cremashi, turned forward by Suarez and cleared out of play. Touched last by Miami. This will be a goal kick for the LA Galaxy. Galaxy fans, 2026 season tickets are available now. Become a team season ticket member today and don't miss a minute of the soccer action. Visit lagalaxy.com/tickets and secure your membership today. 0-0 Galaxy in Miami. Here's Mitrovic. Near side it comes Cerrillo. Back in for Winder. And Winder saves the bad pass. And he'll get a throw-in out of it along the near side as it bangs off of Alendi and out of play. 16 points on the season for this LA Galaxy team. Right now the playoffs are a dream, but dreams do come true if you take care of business. We'll see. But the other dream for the Galaxy is the quarterfinals of the League's Cup on Wednesday against Pachuca, who's off to a great start in Liga MX. So it will be a very difficult game at Dignity Health Sports Park. Here comes Miami once again. Segovia plays at top of the box. It'll be cleared by Parenti out the right side for Gabriel Peck. Able to knock it on back. Parenti continues on the trailer, switches over to the near side for Fagundes, who stabs at it. It'll come on loose, kept in play by Weigand, or no. Throw in for the LA Galaxy. Winder. On the near side for Nelson. Back out it comes. Elijah Winder. Surreal. Yamani open on the right. Cerrillo not confident to play it that way. Plays it forward. He'll find Fagundes. Again, Edwin. This time he'll approach the midfield stripe and play it left to John Nelson. In this particular case, it is Edwin who has the speed on the play among the two center backs, and he should be the one that goes to the stripe and takes up the green and allows for the teammates to get forward. Peck keeps this alive for the Galaxy. Nice job by Royce returning the service to Gabby. He'll take it towards the penalty area. Peck's attempted cross with his right foot deflected and cleared away. Yamani will keep it alive for the Galaxy as he's able to push forward, and then touchdown to play for a throw-in, LA. This will come into Royce. Back out it goes. And the Galaxy rebuild from midfield on that right side. Parenti into Royce and back to Isaiah. This time Royce able to play Yamane. Painsil there on that right side with him. Gabriel Peck towards the top of the box, just inside that right corner of the top of the area. Galaxy happy to have possession here right now on the offensive end, and they'll keep on the ball for the time being. Parenti, back it goes to Zonka, and a bad pass by Zonka. Parenti keeps it alive, but the Galaxy will lose possession for the moment. Good job here by Joseph Painsil. Gets it on back. Royce tries to poke it forward, and it's cleared on out. But the Galaxy have it one more time as Miami equals the Galaxy's mistakes, and it'll be a throw-in here for the, or I should say a free kick here for the LA Galaxy. And a good set play. Good free kick opportunity here for the Galaxy. Ustari setting his wall. Early moments of this one. This might be the best chance for LA in the first 16 minutes and change. Here's Royce. Plays it into the area, trying to find Zonka. It'll be cleared towards the top of the box. Nelson does well to keep it in the offensive end for the Galaxy. Parenti back to midfield. And Yamani will have it here for the Galaxy. Here's Winder. Yamane. Joseph Painsil. Keeping possession at the moment. Watched by Fafa Picot. Comes on back to Parenti. He'll switch to the left side for Nelson, who has it now. Here's Fagundes, left corner of the area. Cerrillo back into Diego. And again, at this point, I think Greg Van would be happy. Just keep possession at the moment. Work for your opportunity, but don't rush it. Good ball on the left side now for Nelson. Back in for Painsil. His shot towards goal deflects off two defenders and finds its way out of play over the end line. First corner of the night for the LA Galaxy. Marco Royce will take his time to walk it on into the corner. Very warm and sticky evening in South Florida. No surprise this time of year. Winder posts up against Busquets right at the center of the box. Royce directing a little traffic before his corner kick here. Fagundes on the backside. Watched by Alba. Here's the cross. Played on in, and Zonka gets a piece of it. Fagundes to try to save it, and no, it goes out of play, and this will be a goal kick for Miami. Good time to tell you about getting ready for superheroes. That's right, on August the 23rd, the LA Galaxy facing off against the Colorado Rapids. It's an epic showdown, and it's Marvel Night at Dignity Health Sports Park. Swing into action early. The first 15,000 fans will score an exclusive Spider-Man scarf. That's right, 15,000 limited edition scarves to celebrate your favorite web slinger and your favorite team. That's the LA Galaxy Marvel Night, August 23rd. Be there, be legendary. Head to lagalaxy.com/tickets. And as we mentioned, the LA Galaxy Special Olympics Unified Team will also have a match right after that you're welcome to attend. Fafa Picault, the right-footed ball from distance off of Zonka, and he'll go out of play. And this will be a corner kick for Miami, their second one of the evening. Javier Mascherano in his first year as the manager of Miami. They're in 6th place in the Eastern Conference right now. Corner coming from the far side. Crossed on into the backside. It comes. Falcone can't find it. Gets on through him. Here's Suarez, bends it back through. The header towards goal over the bar and out of play. Alendi got on the end of it. Goal kick here for the LA Galaxy. Looking at it again, Suarez with a great cross on through. Those knees might be old and they might be on their last legs for the sake of argument. But when he gets out there, he's still pretty magical, even at his age and in his condition physically. Here's Royce now to the near side for Fagundes. In the midfield, it comes for Nelson. He'll knock it on back. Cerrillo is there. Ahead it comes to Fagundes once again. This will come in towards center for Royce. Not a good pass. It's way off the mark. Busquets on possession, and back it goes defensively. Lujan. Weygant all the way back. Ustari's way outside his net, plus 15 yards from his penalty arc, that is. Here's Lujan. Approaches the center circle, now lofts it long towards the right side. Trying to get on the end of this ball. Falcone, and cleared away. And this will be a foul on the Galaxy just outside the area. And a good free kick opportunity here for Miami. And it was actually Weygant who was making the run, and Nelson got enough of the jersey for our referee Drew Fisher to call the foul. And John Nelson comes on over and says, hey, we were battling for the ball. But it's how the referee sees it, as we all know. Good free kick opportunity coming up for Miami here, just outside the right side of the box. This is about 12 yards shy of the byline. Novak Micevic directing traffic square towards the top of the area, knocked away by Diego Fagundes. It'll come on back defensively. Weygant able to play it left, a quick ball into the box. It'll spin on through, and to the near side it comes to Nelson. He's able to play it forward. Joseph Painsil on possession for LA. Plays it in for Winder. He'll push on forward. Elijah taking up the space. Nice job there by Winder as he takes it to the midfield stripe, and on the left side for Painsil. Joe in some tight quarters, back to Winder. Two defenders around him. Nelson all the way back to Cerrillo in some trouble, and he will bend it on back to Novak Micevic. Micevic playing forward for Zonka, and again it comes over to Cerrillo. Green in front of him. He'll take it ahead to Nelson on the left side here, but he's by himself. No inside run from Painsil, and the Galaxy restride again defensively.
Greg Vanny telling Zonka to take a couple steps back to play a little center field there and be an outlet for Cerrillo if he needs it. It's played across, though, to Yamane, and he'll push on forward towards the stripe. Lets it go for Peck. And now Mickey has it again on the right side. Here's Zonka. And they'll restart one more time. Square it on in. Cerrillo. Winder. Parenti this time around. Royce will knock it back to Parenti. Back into Winder one more time. Again, Isaiah. He's got Yamane on the right if he wants to bend it around Pico, and does. He'll find him at the touch line, and Yamane takes it in towards center into Fagundes. He plays up the wing, extended for Peck. But that's closed by Alba, and back it goes to the goalkeeper Ustari. Onto the near side, almost a giveaway here. Falcon does well, and in some trouble. He plays it across his penalty area, and then cleared on forward, and here comes Miami in the midfield. This one ahead for Segovia, and cleared out. Alba is there. Again, Segovia. Pico. Not quite the wheels he had before in the league. Still, the speed that needs to be respected on a bad pass that goes out of play. Touched last by Suarez. This will be a throw-in for the LA Galaxy. Fagundes. Near side it comes. Nelson will trot into midfield and past the stripe. Puts on the brakes. Plenty of pink in front of him. Here's Fagundes on the left. Nelson. This will be played on back to Cerrillo. Winder whips this around to the right side. Gabriel Peck is there. Marco Royce this time around. Again, Elijah Winder. Not enough movement off the ball here for the Galaxy, but I think as we enter the 26th minute of play, there's some fatigue now. Trying to find a little oxygen. This is not at altitude, but it certainly is suffocating with the humidity. Good job by Peck on the right side. This will come on back. And you say, well, Gabriel Peck should be used to it where he comes from. No. Where he comes from, they normally play in the wintertime, and so it's not like this. Here's Parenti. He might play the same months, but in a lower hemisphere, it's winter at the moment. Here's Paintsel, or a southern hemisphere, let's put it that way. Paintsel gets away from one defender, trying to get away from the second, and then taken off the ball. And he'll go down the ground. Joseph Paintsel will. And holding that left leg is Joseph Paintsel. Drew Fisher will come on over to take a look. Remember, Joe had the quad injury to start the season. It's something we always pay attention to. Those are the type of muscles that can stay with you in terms of the injury throughout a long campaign. And Paintsel, as we look at it again on the replay, actually straightened out and kind of knocked knees there as we see it on the replay. So he's okay, helped to his feet, and we continue here as we've played 27 minutes of this match, 0-0. Here's Lujan. Back to the keeper, Ustari, who has not been forced to make a save yet. Micevic, I think, is credited with one, and certainly his post would get the other if it counted that way. Suarez will switch it on over to the far side. Alba. Not a lot of pressure here by the Galaxy, just playing kind of center field and having the game play into them. And taking advantage, hopefully, of some mistakes that Miami will make along the way. Here's Falcon. Ustari once again. Lujan. So It'll be played on forward. This is dangerous. Alendi back and comes to the right side. Wagon into the penalty area and cleared away by Zonka. As Alendi made the late run down the middle, trying to find the opportunity to get in front. And Zonka did well to get back and clear it away. Another corner kick here for Inter Miami CF. Corner coming from the right side. Kramashi will take it. Good player, Kramashi. Not sure that he's a defensive midfielder. Here comes the cross into the area. Played out over the far side. It goes. Knocked back in toward the top of the Galaxy penalty area. Busquets. Watched there by Winder. All the way back it'll come. Segovia over the Lujan. He's got Wagon on the near side. Falcone backtracking to his position. Segovia will go left. Here's Alba. Back to Busquets, who hasn't been on the ball all that much in this match so far. Alba on the left. Able to play it on in. Looking for Segovia. Winder. Man on there, young man, as the ball was taken off his foot. Here's Segovia now. Suarez, 25 from goal. Squares it in for Kramashi. Good job by Pinso. But another opportunity here. The heel in towards the 6. They score! And Segovia sends it through off the heel pass from Suarez. And Miami has taken a 1-0 lead inside 30 minutes of play. And the failed clearance on the part of the Galaxy is punishment for LA. And I'm sure Greg Vandy will say it in the post-game press conference, if you give them more than one chance, you're likely going to be in trouble. As we take a look at it again here, this ball going to the top of the area. Painzo gets a piece of it off of Kramashi, but then they can't clear the box. And what happens? Kramashi plays it on in as Suarez continues his run, and he just heels it back in towards center, knowing that his teammates are going to be running on through. And Segovia gets there before Yamane can and touches it home. And Mitrovic already had to come out to protect the near post on that ball that went in for Suarez. And the Galaxy trail 1-0 here. Suarez picks up the assist. And the Galaxy in a hole early on in this match. They're going to look at it again to see if he was offside. And our referee, Drew Fisher, is actually taking a look there right now. As we look at it once again, actually the pass furthest away that continued the cycle through is the one that's being looked at here. And it's tough to do it when you speed it up, but when you slow it down, and Suarez, I think, is onside on the ball that comes through from Kramashi. The other ball could be Busquets, I believe, into Alba. Might be the one that they're looking at the call. And that is really, really close. Winder maybe could have stepped out sooner. It's easy to say. Our referee taking a look. Our referee's taking a look, and he's going to announce offside, I believe. No goal.
Final decision is no goal, offside.
No goal, and the Galaxy very fortunate that time around. And the fans at Chase Stadium not happy about that. And this is one that I think you think, hey, you know what? Fortune has shined on the Galaxy for this one. Because I think if the Galaxy were on the receiving end of that call, you'd be very disappointed as well. 0-0, and we continue here in the 33rd minute. Hey, Pups at the Pitch games presented by Purina are back. Purchase a ticket and dog pass for the upcoming Pups at the Pitch games on August the 30th, September the 20th. To purchase your tickets or learn more, visit lagalaxy.com/pups at the pitch. Good crowd on hand last time around on August the 10th. At the berm at the north end of Dignity Health Sports Park. Some 150 pups and their parents were on hand for that one. A good crowd. Ball at the near side defensively here for Miami. Back in the midfield it comes. Miami dominating the possession in this one. No surprise. Pico on the left side. He's got Alba ahead of him. Pico towards the top of the area, trying to play it across on the shot. And it's deflected and out of play. And another corner kick here for Miami. 0-0. Miami thought they had scored, but the initial touch on the pass going forward, Alba was offside. Kramashi will take the corner kick. It'll be a right-footed ball that'll bend in towards goal. Fagundes on Pico defending on the play. Here's Kramashi. Will play it back out short. Busquets lifts into the area. Knocked away by Zonka, but kept alive by Miami. Segovia. Here's Busquets. Chips into the box. Yamane's going to shield this ball. Try to get the goal kick, and he's beaten to the ball by Suarez. Here's the cross on in, and Mitrovic is able to bring it on down. And Mickey's got to do better with that one. If you're going to shield the ball, make sure that you can't get bumped off the play. And maybe the ball held up because of the surface here, but nonetheless, you still have to do a better job of that. Here's Yamane. Back it goes to Zonka. He'll slowly walk it to the top of the Galaxy defensive third, not being challenged. Now Segovia steps forward. Square it over to Cerrillo. Back over to Zonka. As he is closed by Kramashi. I should say Alendi. Cerrillo. Zonka. Ahead it goes to Painso. And Joe played it back to Parenti, and he blasted it off of Joe. And Miami comes out with possession. Here's Pico once again. Kramashi to the right side. Wagon. Kramashi lifting over to the left side of center. Falcone pushing forward. Watch there by Royce. This time it's Busquets. He'll go to the right side. Wagon. Watch there by Fagundes. Side of the Galaxy penalty area. Back out it comes to Kramashi. He'll push it on forward. Back into the corner. Wagon gets away from Fagundes. The cross towards the spot over the top of Pico. Headed out by Yamane. Segovia keeping it alive. Kramashi just cues it towards the back post, and it goes out of play. Goal kick here for the LA Galaxy. Busquets with 17 touches now. Marco Royce credited with 27 touches in this match. Zonka, ahead it comes to Parenti. His pass off the mark. And just not having enough courage on the ball here. It's putting the Galaxy in trouble. They continue to be defensive when you give the ball away like that. This will come out to midfield, and here comes Fagundes. He'll take up the space. Diego still on possession. Over to Royce. Good ball to the right side. Gabriel Peck. Watched by Falcone. On his left foot. Back out it comes. Yamane. Back into Peck. Right corner of the area. Squares it in. Winder. In for Royce. Take the shot there from 17 yards, Elijah. Put it on the goalkeeper. Force a rebound. Or score. We continue 0-0 as this one comes on forward. Alendi able to play it ahead. Segovia back to Alendi. He's got some space as he goes to the left side. Galaxy will get some numbers back. Pico working on Winder.
Segovia. He'll get it on back here from Suarez. Good job by Parenti. Stood tall and got it back for the Galaxy. Plays it on forward for Joseph Painsil, who earns the foul and a free kick for the LA Galaxy. Here's Parenti. He'll leave it for Zonka. Galaxy are in no rush right now. Mickey Yamane. Back to Zonka. Cerrillo this time around. Zonka. Again, Cerrillo chips it towards the near side for Nelson, who has it now. Back out it goes. Cerrillo. Zonka once again, and the Galaxy playing with a little fire as they knock it back into their own defense for no particular reason. Mitrovic over to Cerrillo again for Nelson. Approaching 40 minutes played here. It's 0-0. Winder. Again, Nelson on the left. The Galaxy are very happy to try to get to the locker room here. Lionel Messi off the bench as he'll begin to warm up. Maybe we'll see him in the second half. He's coming back from a hamstring injury and don't know that he's going to get a lot of time in this match, but he basically goes from the end line back to the bench area. Probably 20 minutes is what the number will be. Cremashi able to play it on to Busquets. He lifts it far side. Pico runs it back towards the stripe and then wheels it around to the right side. Wagon, he'll lift this one forward towards the top of the Galaxy penalty area. Suarez will cue it towards goal. I thought he was offside, Suarez. But it'll be a save for Mitrovic. And possession to the Galaxy here. DePaul and Messi. And maybe they'll come on at the break in the second half here. Fans, of course, delighted just to see him. And they'll take pictures from the stands. It'll come ahead now to Winder. Fagundes on the left for the Galaxy. Nelson into the corner. He'll find Painsil. Watched there by one defender. And Lujan, Joe in a good battle at the moment. Trying to take it on forward. Here's Painsil looking to turn the corner. Then closed off the ball by Wagon. That's a foul. And a free kick for the LA Galaxy. A good restart. And Wagon says, oh, it's body on body. The problem is not the body on the body part. The problem is on the replay. That left arm comes away from the body on the push. And that's an easy call for the referee. Free kick for the LA Galaxy here. We'll have a little stoppage time due to the VAR on the goal that was disallowed. But I can't imagine it being too much after that. Marco Royce to take the free kick for the LA Galaxy. 0-0 approaching the break. Joseph Painsil gets a squirt of water. Royce knocks it towards the near post. Ustari able to clear it to the top of the box. Nelson couldn't hold it in, and here comes Fafa Pico in the midfield. He still has plenty of speed. Past the stripe he goes. Three defenders back for the Galaxy. Good job by Yamane as well as Isaiah Parenti. It's squared on over to Allende though from 22. Blocked by Cerrillo. It'll come out to Fagundes. He's able to knock it ahead. Lujan plays it back to his goalkeeper Ustari. 22 yards away from his goal. Cremashi has it now ahead towards midfield. To the right side it'll come. Lujan able to play it ahead. Wagon. Allende. Centrally, Busquets. He'll play on forward, and this is onside apparently. The shot they score, no! Is the flag coming up or not? Here in the 43rd minute, it looks like Miami has scored to take a 1-0 lead against the Galaxy.
credited with the goal here. And we'll have to take a look at it again. Look at the replay here. On the initial ball, as the Galaxy now drop back defensively, and it looks like Alba could be offside as this ball comes on through. The left-footed ball goes on through Mitrovic and into the back of the net. And he beat him near post. He put him down on the ground. Novak's got to do a better job than that. When you come in and that player's coming in off your near side, you have to protect that near post. It can't be that easy. And he puts you down to the far side. The goal counts. It is 1-0 in favor of Inter Miami CF as Jordi Alba gets the goal. Nelson. So come back to Yamane. Ahead it goes to Gabriel Peck. Royce. Here's Yamane once again. Parenti. Squared in centrally to Zonka. Winder. And this is why taking your shot when you have the opportunity is so important, as opposed to waiting for a better pass. Yamane. Zonka once again. Surio. It's a bit too slow. Comes on over to Yamane. Play it ahead now. Gabriel Peck will have it. Off of Falcone and out. This should be a throw-in for the Galaxy. And no, it's the other way around. It'll be a throw-in for Miami. Hey, download the LA Galaxy app today. Your one-stop shop for everything Galaxy. Easy ticket management, exclusive content, the latest Galaxy news and scores. Visit lagalaxy.com/app for more information. 4 minutes of stoppage time here before we get to the break. Time to get the equalizer potentially for the Galaxy. Here's Peck now for LA. Royce. Pico defending on the play. This will come on loose. Pico will win it on back. Played onto the left side it goes. Segovia, who thought he had scored earlier. Played in for Kramashi, and too much on that ball and out of play. So be a throw-in for LA. Galaxy bench will probably see a lot of action here in the second half. Julian Alde, most likely to get on the pitch. Mateus Nascimento will probably get onto the pitch as well. Here comes the Galaxy as this one gets on forward for Joseph Paintsil. In the far corner, watched there by Lujan. Out of play, touch last by the Galaxy. Throw in here for the hometown Miami. 2.5 before the break. Interesting to see what Greg Vanney decides to do at the half. How many fresh legs he'll bring on to preserve the starters for Wednesday night's match. As the Galaxy trail 1-0 at the moment. This will come on forward and back. Miami on possession. Played towards the left side. Alba, who scored the goal, knocks it back to Falcone. Here's Lujan. Near side, Wagon. He'll lift this one on forward. Suarez plays it left. Fafa Pico onto his right foot. Back in for Suarez. Lets this one go. It'll be cleared out by Elijah Winder. Ahead it comes to Gabriel Peck, who's chased back into his own end. Alendi defending on the play. Back into Winder once again towards the far side and cleared forward. Falcone will have it. Pico.
Alba. Less than a minute to go before the break. Falcone. Square it on over. Lujan. Able to knock it on back again, Falcone. They're looking for the last shot at the moment. Alba. Pico one more time. I imagine he will be done on the night. Comes all the way back again to Falcone, and they'll restart from there with about 30 seconds to go. Lujan. Cremashi. And they'll just knock it around and burn the rest of the clock. It comes back to Ustari. It looks like Miami is content with their the lone goal into the break here. Cremashi once again. He'll go near side. Wagon. Thinking about knocking it along and does. Allende working on Cerrillo. The cross top of the box cleared away by Zonka. Our referee Drew Fisher. His left hand points to the heavens and then to midfield. And that is the end of 45 minutes here at Chase Stadium. It has been all possession for Miami. They've been dangerous around the Galaxy 18-yard box. One goal was disallowed due to offside. Then Jordi Alba, who was the player called offside on the goal by Segovia, is played on through and puts the goalkeeper on the ground and then beats him near post. It is 1-0 in favor of Inter Miami CF. Halftime is coming up next. Stay with us.
This LA Galaxy broadcast is brought to you by CalHope. Visit calhope.org for free mental health support.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is your home for country music legends. Get your tickets to see California's own John Party as he takes the Yamava Theater stage on June 26th. Carrie Underwood dazzles the audience with her pop country singing and songwriting on September 5th. Tim McGraw brings down the house with his chart-topping country albums on October 25th. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel, California's #1 entertainment destination. Details at yamava.com. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. This LA Galaxy broadcast is brought to you by Cal Hope. Visit calhope.org for free mental health support.
Work to be done for this LA Galaxy team right now. They're trailing 1-0 at the half, but it could have been worse with Miami hovering around the Galaxy penalty area. Somehow the Galaxy have the edge in possession on this one, 56.4% to 43.6%. But if we're talking about productive possession, it all belongs to Miami. Look at these numbers. 11 shots to 1. 3 shots on goal for Miami. 0 for the LA Galaxy. 5 blocks for Miami. 1 for the Galaxy. Galaxy with 301 total passes to Miami's 225. Passing accuracy for the Galaxy pretty good at 92.7. 88.4 for Miami. 4 corners for Miami to 1 for the LA Galaxy. 8 crosses for Miami so far in this match. So the Galaxy are playing compact, but they're not getting in front of those crosses. And Miami's pretty dangerous in and around that penalty area. Miami called one-time offside. Jordi Alba was called offside. That nullified the original goal scored by Segovia. And it looked like, at least from my vantage point, that Alba was a step off on the pass from Busquets. But yet he found the back of the net, and that's where we stand. Miami 1 and the LA Galaxy 0. The goal for Alba, his second on the year. Busquets picks up his 6th assist on the campaign. Halftime here, Miami 1, LA Galaxy 0. More to come after these words.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is your home for country music legends. Get your tickets to see California's own John Party as he takes the Yamava Theater stage on June 26th. Carrie Underwood dazzles the audience with her pop country singing and songwriting on September 5th. Tim McGraw brings down the house with his chart-topping country albums on October 25th. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel, California's #1 entertainment destination. Details at yamava.com. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
No matter your age, who you are, or where you are, the stresses of daily life can cause an endless loop of anxious feelings and negative thoughts. When you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts and emotions, it's okay to get help. You are not alone. Cal Hope is here for you with free, safe, and confidential mental health resources. Reach out for support now at calhope.org. Cal Hope, official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is your home for country music legends. Get your tickets to see California's own John Party as he takes the Yamava Theater stage on June 26th. Carrie Underwood dazzles the audience with her pop country singing and songwriting on September 5th. Tim McGraw brings down the house with his chart-topping country albums on October 25th. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel, California's #1 entertainment destination. Details at yamava.com. Please gamble responsibly.
Halftime here, the Galaxy trailing 1-0 to Inter Miami CF after 45 minutes of play. Other scores around Major League Soccer. It is Columbus leading Toronto 1-0. Red Bull and Philadelphia are scoreless. So is New England at home against LAFC. Montreal and DC tied at 1 at the break. And it is Charlotte 1, RSL 0 after 45 minutes of play. Right in front of halftime, we saw Rodrigo de Paul and Lionel Messi get off the bench and start to sprint a little bit, maybe signaling that they'll come on at halftime or the second half. We'll see how that looks. But also coming up for the LA Galaxy after this match, and for Miami for that matter, Miami takes on Tigres on Wednesday night. The Galaxy taking on Pachuca in the quarterfinals of League's Cup. Seattle against Puebla. Should the Galaxy win and Seattle win, once again, the semifinals will be the Galaxy and Seattle at Dignity Health Sports Park. Now, if the Galaxy make it to the final of this League's Cup, they will host the League's Cup final based on the fact that they are the defending MLS Cup champions. And so there's a lot to play for the Galaxy beginning on Wednesday night. And so you understand the roster rotation here from Greg Vanney and his coaching staff. We'll see what type of adjustments he makes for the second half as the Galaxy need one goal to even things up. It is Miami 1, LA Galaxy 0. The second half is coming up next. Stay with us.
This LA Galaxy match is presented by Modelo, made for those with a fighting spirit.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is your home for country music legends. Get your tickets to see California's own John Party as he takes the Yamava Theater stage on June 26th. Carrie Underwood dazzles the audience with her pop country singing and songwriting on September 5th. Tim McGraw brings down the house with his chart-topping country albums on October 25th. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel, California's #1 entertainment destination. Details at yamava.com. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
No matter your age, who you are, or where you are, the stresses of daily life can cause an endless loop of anxious feelings and negative thoughts. When you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts and emotions, it's okay to get help. You are not alone. CalHope is here for you with free, safe, and confidential mental health resources. Reach out for support now at calhope.org. CalHope, official partner of the LA Galaxy. This LA Galaxy match is presented by Modelo, made for those with a fighting spirit.
One of the game just got underway. Dallas on the road at Austin. That game was delayed due to weather. They're just 3 minutes in. That game is 0-0. Coming up later on the schedule in Major League Soccer, it'll be Sporting Kansas City against Orlando. But although that game right now has been delayed due to weather, and we'll see if it's even played. Seattle will play at Minnesota. That's coming up at 5:30 Pacific time, so just getting underway now. St. Louis also at Chicago, just getting underway. Atlanta at Colorado back in Southern California a week from today, and they'll take on the Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Tickets are available by calling 877-3-GALAXY or going to LAGalaxy.com. And again, it's Marble Night, so the first 15,000 fans will get a special edition Galaxy Spider-Man scarf. Portland at home later on tonight. They'll take on Cincinnati. That's a good matchup there. Cincinnati playing well in the Eastern Conference. And we'll look at the substitutions that are coming. Messi coming on for Segovia. And DePaul also entering the match for Miami. And immediately, Lionel Messi has the captain's armband. The Galaxy bringing on Mateus Nascimento to the striker position. Joseph Painsil going to the left wing position. Peck back to the right. We'll get you an update on all the substitutions here in a moment. Miami will have the ball to start the second half. And they play it back to Busquets, and we are underway with the second 45. Galaxy defending the goal to our left and attacking from left to right. Winder leaves the match for Nascimento. And I thought Elijah played okay in the first 45 minutes. Had a clean look, I think, at the top of the box, but out of maybe being unselfish, was trying to find Marco Reus instead. Here's Busquets at midfield out the right side. Played in towards center. Suarez knocks it down. Messi trying to get to this ball, but Yamane is there to clear it away. Fagundes to the right side. He'll find Gabriel Peck. Nascimento now, right corner of the area. Can't slide that one forward, and it's cleared off of him and out of play, and this will be a throw-in for Miami. And Mateus Nascimento on for the Galaxy here. DePaul comes on as well. I'm guessing that was for Kramashi. Here's Suarez and Busquets. And it'll come on into the middle of the park. And here comes Messi right down the park to the right side of the goal. DePaul into Messi. 25 from goal. Over the bar and out of play. Goal kick. He had a clean look. Doesn't miss the frame normally from there. Very warm, 84 degrees, but if you break out your weather app, it'll be plus 100 in terms of how it feels. We continue on the goal kick. It comes back to Novak Micevic. Out the left side, Edwin Cerrillo as the Galaxy trail 1-0 early on in the second half. Comes ahead to John Nelson. He'll play it on back to Cerrillo. Defensively to the keeper, Micevic, who lifts it up high. This will bounce down towards center, and Nascimento is there. Fagundes will get beyond him, and now Diego has it. Here come the Galaxy with numbers in the attack, although Miami has plenty of numbers back. Fagundes to the right side. Peck gets on his left foot, bends it towards the back post, and Ustari makes the save, his first one of the night. And Gabby got his shot away. Good job on his part. You get a good look, take that shot. Ball onto the right side. It comes on back. Played in towards midfield. Parenti doing a good job against DePaul, but he'll have it again. Comes on over now to Messi. And Parenti defending on the play. Back to Messi once more. Lifted forward. Here's Fafa Picault. Tries to play it on in. And it'll come on loose to the near side. Alba battling against Yamane. Yamane clears it into midfield. And Gabriel Peck now for the Galaxy. Nascimento ran himself off. He has to wait. Now he'll get the opportunity on the pass from Gabby. Into the area. Tried to slide it on back for Marco Royce. And cleared out over the near side touch. And this will be a throw-in for the LA Galaxy. Intended for Royce and cleared into midfield. Zanka for the Galaxy. Cerrillo this time around. Able to find Parenti. Here's Royce. Peck starting to make his run, but Royce will go to the near side instead. Mickey Yamane. Marco Royce. I imagine this group will have it till about the 60th minute. And then we'll have some more changes here for Greg Vanny. Matias Zanka pays it back to his goalkeeper Micevic. It'll come ahead to Fagundes. Nascimento to the near side, Yamane. This one forward, Gabriel Peck. Again Nascimento. Yamane. Fagundes back to Mickey. And Galaxy happy to have possession at the moment. Royce near side Yamane as the Galaxy matriculate forward. Fagundes once again. We have a player down for Miami. Yamane on possession here for the Galaxy. Top of the box it comes in for Nascimento. Now it's cleared and our referee will stop the play as it comes to midfield. And not sure exactly who is down at the moment as we take a look at things. Weigand, I believe, is the player that is down. And the way he went down, I don't think that was a contact injury there. And he's holding on to the back of his left ankle. As we look at it again on the replay here, Weigand watching Joseph Payne, so Joe got a piece of him. But just enough, apparently. And DePaul is telling Joe to just back off, and Painesville's saying, I didn't do anything here. Looking at some of the other scores around Major League Soccer at the moment. Montreal DC tied at 1-1 in the 52nd minute. Well, Joe got him on his right leg, and he went down with his left leg that was injured. So, just so you know there. LAFC's taking a 1-0 lead on New England. That game in the 55th minute of play. And Red Bull and Philadelphia still scoreless in their match. Miami readying another substitution. Don't miss a single kick. Grab your 6-game pack today. Pick any 6 matches that fit your schedule and save with special pricing. Lock in your seats now at lagalaxy.com/tickets. Weigand on his feet and trying to walk it off here. But it's good to see that he's actually able to walk, because it looked like it was something a little bit more serious. And we continue. It'll be a drop ball for the Galaxy. Matias Zanka has it for the Galaxy. And he'll knock it on forward for Isaiah Parenti and over to the right side to Mickey Yamane. Trailing 1-0.
Approaching 53 minutes of play. Zonka to the right. He'll find Fagundes. Ahead it goes to Yamane. Peck calling for it. Here's the cross on in. Falcone clears it out. Busquets gets a piece of it, but Yamane keeps it alive. Along the end line, chips it in towards the spot. Nascimento got a piece, and Royce was saying, don't touch it. Nelson's shot from distance is blocked. Marco Royce was just behind Nascimento, and perhaps Marco would have had a clean look at goal if Nasi doesn't touch that ball. Weigand coming over to the Miami bench. His night might be over. Fafa Picault now. Near side it comes. Alba lifts into center. DePaul. Messi. Again, Rodrigo DePaul. Watched there by Nascimento. Over to Busquets. I know a lot of people are angry with the way Miami has built their club, and I would say I love seeing it because the Galaxy were the first to do it in Major League Soccer and did it for many years. I want to see more teams doing the same thing. I want to see this league doing everything this team is doing and what the Galaxy has done in the past. Here comes Miami on the right side because it's time for the ceiling to be taken off America's premier soccer league, and it could come in the not too distant future. Ball goes right side. DePaul in the Galaxy penalty area. Watched there by Joseph Painsil. Back to the right it goes, and the cross towards the back side of the box. It'll be cleared to the near side and back into midfield as Miami has it once again. Falcone. Closed by Nascimento to the near side. Alba. Pico. Alba pushes forward, and getting back is Gabriel Peck for the Galaxy. The cross down low, and Cerrillo a little late to get to that ball as he cues it towards the end line. And Peck able to keep it alive for the Galaxy. So come to Parenti, back to Peck. Yamane now for the Galaxy. Mickey, he'll just lift it out of harm's way. Tries to find Marco Royce. Galaxy wanted a handball on Lujan. The referee says no. And we continue. Falcone. Lujan. Weigand seems to be fine. This will come into center for Busquets. And all the way back to the goalkeeper, Ustari, who's made one save, and it came here in the second half on the shot from Gabriel Peck. Maybe a better shot on the part of Peck, and that would have been a little more difficult for Ustari, but nonetheless, good save. DePaul will knock it back to his keeper. Able to play this one forward. Suarez dropping back and has it now. He'll take it past the stripe, plays it left side. Fafa Picault. Trailing on the play, of course, will be Messi. Here's DePaul into Messi now. Good job by Painsil. Knocks him off the ball. The Galaxy have it again. Fagundes is late to get the ball off his foot. And Messi and company will have it one more time. Alba on the near side. Comes back to Falcone. And if we're going to be honest, the reason why we have a team in Miami is because of the LA Galaxy and when they brought in David Beckham. And because of that deal, David was able to secure a team, and he picked Miami, and here's where we are. Long ball ahead to the left side. Alba, side of the Galaxy penalty area. The cross in toward the top of the box. The shot to goal over the bar. And out of play, Messi from 18 yards, not quite as sharp as he's been in the past. Goal kick for the LA Galaxy. Look at it again on the replay here that we have. The pass is onside. Yamane a little bit late to get out. Alba timed it well, took it right into the side of the area, and then played it out for Messi from 18. And the one-time shot with the left foot screamed over the bar and out. Goal kick. Fagundes dropped by Fafa Picault. Free kick for the Galaxy here. Peck
Knocking this one back. Yamane, Zanka, Fagundes. Gabriel Peck plays it in for Royce. Good idea as he just pushed it into space for Royce, making the run down the middle, just behind the back of the center back. And the referee, I should say the goalkeeper, read it really well. Ustari did. Was able to poke it away. Foul by the Galaxy's Nascimento. Free kick here for Miami. Nascimento will get it on back off the bad touch by Alba. Played into Fagundes. Here's Peck. Fagundes once again. Right side it comes to Mickey Yamane. The Galaxy really slow to move off the ball at the moment. There was time and space there for Peck to make the run with Yamane having the ball on the right side. Instead he stopped and looked at it. Can't do that. Keep running. Take up the space so Mickey can play you in. Ball on the left side for Joseph Painsil now for the Galaxy. He'll take on his defender. Gets the second one on. Joe with a chance at goal. And we are tied up at a goal apiece as Painsil plays it through Ustari and it bounces into the open net. 1-1. And the Galaxy in this one now. And it's tough to see what the pink goal netting, but Joseph did his job there. And we're tied at 1-1 now. As we look at it again on the replay, Painsil decided to take things into his own hands against Wagon. Got him here to the end line, able to get through the defense and played it through Ustari. As he beat Lujan as well. And he bought himself enough room to play it underneath the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. We are 1-1 in this one. The goal by Painsil on the season, his 5th on the campaign. And we continue now as things got very quiet at Chase Stadium. Here comes DePaul. Nice job by Royce. Wagon plays it out of play. This will be a throw-in for the Galaxy. A reminder, 2025 Rise and Away kit. It's available right now at the LA Galaxy team store. You can pick it up on Wednesday night when the Galaxy is home against Pachuca in the quarterfinals of Leagues Cup, or of course, if you can't make that one, on Saturday when the Galaxy is home against Colorado. Nelson with the throw-in. This will be off of Nascimento and kept alive by Miami. Pico over to DePaul. Left side it comes to Jordi Alba. Watch there by Yamane. Suarez this time on that right foot. Plays it across the Galaxy penalty area. They're looking for Messi, looking for the shot. The rebound is shot to goal by Suarez over the bar and out of play. Messi's initial shot found a defender. It dropped to the feet of Suarez, and he lifts it out for a goal kick. LA Galaxy. Good touch in for Messi. He bought some space, and a good job on the part of Parenti, who stayed with him to close it down. And I think that was a double block, and the rebound came out to Suarez, who had a good look, and he lifted it out. Here's Fagundes now for the Galaxy. To the right side it comes for Gabriel Peck. 1-1, 62nd minute of play. Peck on his left foot plays it back out to Fagundes. Royce, Diego. Marco Royce looks. Does anybody want the ball? He'll just hold it for now. And here's Fagundes. Again, Marco Royce. Yamane. Fagundes. Back in for Mickey. This is good. Yamane lays it off for Parenti. John Nelson is there. Towards the top of the box and onto the left side it goes. Joe, who's the goal scorer for the Galaxy here, squares it across the top of the area. Yamane keeps it alive. Fagundes has it one more time. This one in for Parenti, and unfortunately it's off the mark, and here comes the counterattack of the Galaxy. Better get back. DePaul takes up the space. It comes to Suarez. Zonka defending on the play. Suarez on his left foot, and Zonka gets in front of the shot, and it's out of play for a corner kick. And the Galaxy fortunate that time. Good hustle by Matthias Zonka to get back and get in a good angle against Suarez there. And the two veterans going at it. And relief on the face of the defender who makes the play. (1-1). Just past 63 minutes. The cross into the 6, headed away by Zonka. Second chance here for Joseph Painsil. Knocks it forward. Peck will get on the end of it. He'll play in the midfield, being chased by Weigart, and the pass intended for Joe, and a good job on the part of Lustari, the keeper, at the top of his 18 to intercept that ball. And if it's cut more across, then Painsil may be able to get on the end of it instead. Here's Busquets now for Miami. He'll find Messi in the right channel. Watch there by Parenti. Weigart will get forward. Cremascio is now on the right wing, as Alendi will left the match at halftime. Here's DePaul thinking about the shot. Now plays Cremascio into the corner. Back out it goes. Here's the right-footed cross towards the backside of the 6 and out of play. Goal kick for the LA Galaxy as Weigart sent the cross out. He won't even look back at his teammates, who give him a stare at the moment. Orlando Sporting Kansas City delayed due to weather. That game most likely will be postponed. Don't think the weather's going to get any better as the night progresses into the weekend. So is Chicago and St. Louis delayed due to weather. That's a different storm there. Cerrillo knocks it back to Novak Micevic. He'll play out the near side, and he gave it away. Right to Jordi Alba. Alba, top of the box it comes. DePaul. Closed by Parenti, but DePaul keeps possession. It comes out to Alba once again. Plays into Suarez, 22 from goal. Alba one more time, squares it on in. Here's Messi trying to find the left foot. Fires the goal, blocked by Zonka. Rebound kept alive by Falcone, who sends this one out of play. And the Galaxy get themselves possession back on a goal kick. "65 minutes have been played. It's still 1-1. Alba for Miami in the first half. Painsil for the Galaxy here in the second half. Micevic. He'll get it back from Zonka. His left-footed ball almost took the head off of Fagundes, but it gets to Gabriel Peck. Yamane. Ahead it comes to Nascimento, quickly to the near side for Peck. And he'll knock it on back to Zonka. The Galaxy will slowly build out. It comes out to Cerrillo here. A little more sure-footed now, Cerrillo, here in the second half. Left side it goes to Nelson. Played it on in. Good idea for Nascimento, but that has to be on the mark. Marco Reus, though, is a bit frustrated because I'm sure Reus is thinking, let's keep possession here. You square that ball, and the Galaxy have a better look at goal because then Reus pulls a defender himself. Here comes Pico trying to bend to the back post, and his shot is wide. Goal kick for the LA Galaxy, and that was a bit dangerous there as the Galaxy got caught a little stretched out on that particular transition. Pico turned Yamane around and then just tried to poke it and bend towards that back post, and it turned out to be a goal kick for LA, and Micevic will take his time. Going back to the last sequence, though, Nelson, and on the thought process from Marco Reus is about 5 yards away from him. If you square it over to him, he can play Nascimento in, taking that extra half, 2 seconds or so to give Nascimento a better look. Instead, the ball's early.
Painsil taking off the ball on the right side by Weygant. This time he wins that battle. It'll come on into midfield as this game is starting to open up a little bit more. Alba, and that's not good for the Galaxy if it opens up. Here comes Pico with a lot of speed. Abeson plays it back for Alba, squares it on over. Here's Messi, 30 yards from goal. Messi trying to find that left foot, plays it into Suarez. A shot near post off of Mitrovic and out of play. Corner kick once again for Miami. in this one. As we look at the replay once again, plenty of time and space for Messi, playing Suarez on in. This time he goes near post, and Mitrovic does well to protect it. Corner from the right side for Miami. They had 4 in the first half. This is number 5. It's played short to Messi. Back out it goes to Paul. He'll put it on his right foot, chips it in towards the spot. Pico's header right on to Mitrovic, who makes the save. Good job there by Novak that time around. No rebound. Look at it one more time on the replay here. Pico has the height battle there against Diego Fagundes, but Diego did enough. Galaxy will win it again in midfield. Here's Nascimento now for the Galaxy by himself, and waited for somebody to run off of him, and nobody did. Parenti for the Galaxy. Lifts Joe to the left side now, and Joseph has it. Weygant defending on him. It comes back out to Nelson. Marco Reus. He'll switch it on over. Yamane in the right channel to Peck. Now Mickey. And the Galaxy content to keep possession here. Approaching the 70th minute. 1-1. Yamane. All the way back to Zonka. Here's Parenti, and he'll just spray it to the left for Joseph Painsil. Bad touch by Joe, but he'll have possession. Watched by Weygant, back out by Parenti. Ahead it goes to Royce. Zonka, and Suarez is defending on the play. Comes out near side. Fagundes. This one forward. Gabriel Peck, again Diego. Ahead it goes to Yamane, tried to heel it into space, and Falcone read it well. It'll be a throw-in for the Galaxy. Nelson. He'll go left side. Joseph Painsil. Watched there by Karashi. Weygant there as well. Comes out to Royce. Nelson once again. Marco on possession. This one in. Painsil back out to Parenti. Lets it go for Marco Royce. 30 yards from goal. Into Nascimento. The return service was correct. Unfortunately, off the mark. And Miami's able to break out. The Galaxy trying to get numbers back. It'll go right side. Karamashi's got the wheel. So does Fafa Pico. The cross in for Suarez. He gets on left side of the area. Suarez. Top of the box it comes. Here's the shot by Rodrigo de Paul. And it's wide off the deflection. Corner kick for Miami once more. Corner number 7 coming up, I believe, for Miami. Or perhaps 6 here, as the number might have gotten on the stat sheet sooner than I expected. Busquets inside the 6. Mitrovic will follow him or watch him, so will Nascimento. Here's the cross. Comes all the way to the top of the box. The lob to goal by Alba on the full volley from inside 30 out of play. Goal kick. 72 minutes played and tied at 1. Good strike there by Alba. Just got a little too much air on it. Galaxy fans, secure your 2026 season ticket membership now. Season ticket members receive a 20% discount at the team store, 15% off concessions, exclusive member events, and much more. Call 877-3-GALAXY or visit lagalaxy.com/season tickets today. We continue 1-1 with the ball at midfield. Busquets able to play this one forward. DePaul into Messi. Watched there by Fagundes. Again DePaul. Approaches the penalty area. Strikes it hard towards the far side, or his far side of the penalty area. And it's wide for a goal kick Galaxy. Cuevas and Aude about to come on for the Galaxy. Here's Mitrovic. Lifts this one long towards the near side. Peck trying to run onto it. Good battle here. Will it be a throw in LA? It'll be a throw the other way. A throw for Miami. And our officials, unfortunately, everybody is at this point, because it's so hot and humid there, are wiping the perspiration from their eyes. And if you ever had that happen, it's very hard to pick anything up. Yamane now for the Galaxy. Fagundes into Parenti. Again, Mickey. Royce is open next to our referee. It comes over to the near side for Fagundes. And the Galaxy now are forced back to midfield because they're late in moving that ball, circulating that ball through. Comes all the way back to Mitrovic. At the top of his own penalty area. The adjustments by the Galaxy good for this second half. The pace of this game is indicative of what the next game means for both clubs in Leagues Cup. Zonka plays this one forward. Fagundes ahead, it comes to Parenti. I should say Nascimento, who has it again from Fagundes. Gets away from Falcone. It'll come on forward to Gabriel Peck on the advantage. Peck trying to turn the corner here. Lujan staying on him and forcing him wide. Good ball in for Yamane, side of the area. Plays it towards the back post, and it's a little bit too soon for Nascimento. And Painso will run onto it. Royce goes to his knees in disappointment. This will come on out to Parenti. Royce back to Parenti. Painso once again. 15 minutes plus stoppage to go. Tied 1. Parenti. He'll play back defensively. Cerrillo now for the Galaxy. Zonka back to help out a little bit. It'll come on forward instead. Marco Royce back to Parenti once again. Centrally it comes to Fagundes. Into Royce, who continues his run. Yamane to the right side. This is good for the Galaxy. A ball comes ahead to Marco Royce. He's got Nascimento if he wants him. Tries to square it. And I think that was for a late running Yamane. And he finds a defender instead. And Miami able to clear back into midfield. DePaul plays this one long, intended for Fafa Pico, and Fagundes gets a piece of that ball and heads it out of play over the end line. It's going to be a corner kick for Miami, I believe.
Miami wants to do it now.
As we look at it again on the replay, and I think Diego hurt himself going down. I think he might have hit his hand into the surface and out of play. Substitutions coming now. Kramashi will leave the match for Miami. Here comes Bright and another Rodriguez. So Pico leaves the match as well. Aude will come on for the Galaxy in a moment. Short corner taken. It'll come out top to box. Here's the shot from distance, and a good save by Novak Mitrovic. Nice job there on the part of Mitrovic, getting up high to bash that ball over the bar. It'll be a corner kick. Rodriguez was trying to get on the scoreboard right off the jump from inside 30 yards from goal, and that was looking towards the top part of the net. Nice job by Novak, hitting up high and batting that one over the bar. Save of the game right there. Coming in the 77th minute of the contest. Short corner once again. Here's DePaul. Plays it on in. Micevic gets a piece of it. Toward the top of the box it comes. Alba chipping towards in, and Micevic will bring that one down in front of Suarez. Good job, Novak Micevic, in the last few minutes here for the Galaxy. Ball outletted out the far side. It comes to Joseph Painsil, then cleared out of play. This will be a throw-in for the Galaxy. Substitutions for the Galaxy, and I believe John Nelson will leave the match. Three coming on for the Galaxy. Isaiah Parenti, I thought, put in a good shift for LA. He'll leave. Lucas Sanabria will replace him. Gabriel Peck is leaving the match, and Diego Fagundes is leaving the match. Cuevas Aude coming on. And this will be the look for the Galaxy going forward. So Nelson remains. Aude will come on in midfield for LA. As I think Greg Vanney and coaching staff realize this game is getting stretched out and need to put some fresher legs in the middle to help out that back line. Nelson, mentally, he is a defensive left back. And now Aude, who's a little more creative going forward, will probably get that responsibility as the Galaxy look like they'll put five in the back now. Nelson at the far side battles, and it'll be a corner kick as Bright won that battle. Corner kick once again for Miami. 10 minutes plus left in this one. It'll go to the right side. Miami will work on possession here. Rodriguez over to DePaul. Now Rodriguez once again squares it out into Messi. 23 yards from goal. Plays on the left for Falcone. Off the mark and out. Goal kick for the LA Galaxy. No rush here for LA. Hey, get ready, soccer fans and superheroes. August 23rd, the LA Galaxy facing off against the Colorado Rapids in an epic showdown. It is Marvel Night at Dignity Health Sports Park. Swing into action early. The first 15,000 fans will score an exclusive Spider-Man scarf. That's right, 15,000 limited edition scarves to celebrate your favorite web slinger and your favorite team. That's the LA Galaxy Marvel Night, August 23rd. Be there, be legendary. Head to LAGalaxy.com/tickets. We continue here. 1-1. This will come top of the box now for Bright. Plays it into Messi. Onto the right side it comes. The cross blocked by Aude. And out. Corner kick once again for Inter Miami CF. Short corner to the right side. Messi again, 30 yards from goal. Lays this one off. The shot from distance deflected and out. Another corner kick. Bright with the shot that time around. DePaul will take the corner kick. Here's the cross towards the spot, knocked away by John Nelson. Cuevas couldn't get to it, unfortunately, and here again, DePaul on possession. Nelson defending on the play. The cross in towards this crossbar and brought down by Micevic. And Novak Micevic right now showing up big for the LA Galaxy. As this ball goes left side for Aude now. Into midfield. Trying to get away from his defender. Aude puts on the brakes. He's got some help from Lucas Sanabria, who has it now. Plays it ahead for Cuevas. And to the right side it comes for Joseph Painsil, who goes to the right wing for LA now. So Aude will get the left side and work with John Nelson in a defensive role. Free kick for the Galaxy as the foul's called on Falcone. Nice job by Micevic keeping the ball out of his net on the last sequence. Here's Sanabria into Nascimento. It'll come on loose, and Bright knocks it back to his goalkeeper, Ustari. Both of these goalkeepers have given up goals that they want to give back, or get back, I should say. But having said that, Novak Micevic has been big in the second half for the LA Galaxy. Ustari has made one save as Miami moves this ball in the midfield. Here's Messi, defensive side of the circle. Cerrillo approaches him. This will come on forward. Played on in. Good job by Nelson as he clears the ball away, but it's kept alive by Suarez. Back out it goes to Paul. Messi, watch this time by Sanabria, gets away from him. Cerrillo closes him. The shot, score! Lionel Messi from 25 yards out. And Miami takes a 2-1 lead over the LA Galaxy in the 84th minute of play. And for Messi, his 19th goal on the season. And the Galaxy find themselves trailing 2-1. Sanabria beaten badly, and Cerrillo could not get over in time to get in front of the left foot. Just a half step behind for Edwin, unfortunately for him. And Lucas left picking up his shorts, unfortunately, as Messi went right and then left around Lucas Sanabria and then continued to go to his left. Cerrillo tried to close him down, but could not get that left foot outstretched in front of Messi's shot. 2-1 in favor of Miami here. Here's Cerrillo, who plays the left side to Aude. See if the Galaxy can find the equalizer. Flipped on over to the near side to Cuevas. Yamane. Again, Cuevas on the near side. Back out Yamane. Zanka. Into Cuevas one more time. Joseph Painsil, who's got the goal for the Galaxy, will knock it back. Matias Zanka. They need to find Marco Royce here. Joe looks at him, tries to find Nascimento instead. Nasi has his side of the area. Back out it comes Cuevas. Into Painsil, turns away from his defender in Busquets, but keeps possession. Back over to the right side, Cuevas. Cerrillo shows for this one, but it goes right instead for Painsil, who's marked up tightly, and that's something the Galaxy need to do better of on the opposite side. And Cerrillo lost his footing, clears the ball out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Miami. Ball goes right side. Here's Miami on possession. Sanabria can't find this ball. Comes ahead to Suarez. He'll go right side. Again on the slide tackle. Nelson plays it out far side. Aude wiped out. That's a foul and a free kick. Foul against DePaul. Galaxy making the sub here. Christian Ramirez comes in for Marco Royce. Put in a longer shift than I thought tonight. I didn't expect him to go 86 minutes, 87 minutes. Ramirez comes in at the target, I think, and Nascimento will play underneath him. The Galaxy go with two forwards now to try to find the equalizer. Cuevas, the problem is you don't have the guns to do that. as the Galaxy went into a defensive posture when it was 1-1. Here's Cerrillo, dispossessed. DePaul down the middle of the park. Zonka turning away from the goal. And he's able to get a piece of that ball and clear it on out. And Zonka was running back towards his own goal and had his back to the play and was fortunate enough to turn correctly to poke that ball out. (2-1) here in the closing moments. See if the Galaxy have the guns to find an equalizer. Right now it's Messi with the potential game winner, his 19th goal on the season. Messi squares into center. I should say Alba squares into center. This is Messi. Right side of the goal. Alde defending on the play. Weigand getting forward. It comes on back. This is Bright squaring over to Alba. Again to the right side. Weigand. Falcone from Lujan. Alba, who has the first goal on the night. It'll come on over this time around. Rodriguez played on through for Suarez, and he scores! And Luis Suarez has made it 3-1 here at the end of this night, approaching the 90th minute. And the Galaxy got kind of watching everything out there. And for Suarez, he'll get his 6th goal on the season. And this one will do it at this point, with Miami up 3-1 on the LA Galaxy. Zonka brought in by Messi on the deflection going forward. Zonka thought it was offside. He may have been, but the flag stayed down. And the replays we see now, actually this last replay, Suarez is on. And the Galaxy just too short, too slow to play touch tight. And that's what allows Suarez to come in, get a touch on it. It is 3-1 here in stoppage time now. Throw in for the LA Galaxy. Cuevas with the throw. Here's Sanabria. This will be coming forward to Nascimento. Sanabria keeps it. Cuevas back out to Joseph Painsil. Squared centrally to Cerrillo. If the score holds, this will be Miami's first ever win against the LA Galaxy. 7 minutes of stoppage time. Whoa. Cuevas blends this one in, and Ustari gets a piece of it. It'll come on out to Aude. Cerrillo, not sure where they found this 7 minutes of stoppage time in the second half. Zonka into Painsil. To the right side it comes to Cuevas, plays it through, looking for Nascimento off of Falcone and out. Corner kick, LA Galaxy here. Played in towards the top of the center, or should I say top of the 6. It's cleared out. Suarez clearing it out. He'll knock it forward, right into John Nelson. Able to play it forward this time to Cerrillo. He'll go left side. Christian Ramirez out it. Right side to Edwin Cerrillo. Again. Sanabria. Zonka into Yamane. 5 minutes to go unofficially. Yamane into Nascimento. Sanabria fires the goal. Saved by Ustari and no rebound. Otherwise Christian Ramirez would have been right on it.
This will come ahead to Busquets. Bright on the near side again is Alba. Bright one more time. Busquets knocked down through the middle third now. Heeled back. Good job by Alde reading the play. In some trouble. Held up. Foul. Free kick. LA Galaxy. Substitution as Suarez will leave the match. Allen will replace him. Cerrillo to the near side. Yamane, Zanka. Again Cerrillo. Zanka plays into Paintsel. Wants the foul, he'll get it. Free kick for the LA Galaxy. About 3 minutes to go unofficially left in this match. This free kick will come 30 yards from goal, or just beyond it. Ustari's had a couple of saves here on the night, both coming in the second half. Cuevas will take the free kick. Who's pretty good on the ball here. He'll knock into the area. Nobody made the run. Easy for Ustari to bring it down. He'll lob it out the right side. Back it'll come defensively. Ball out of play for another goal kick. Now, our goalkeeper needs a little help with tying his shoes. The goalkeeper gloves are difficult to do so a teammate will come on over to help him out. About a minute and a half to go in this match. It'll come in centrally this time. Rodriguez, I should say Bright ahead. And now on the near side it comes to Allen. Here's Bright. Alba. Switched on over to the right side and out of play for a throw in LA Galaxy. Unofficially 1 minute here. It's 3-1 in favor of Miami. Suarez, who picked up the third goal on the night. Messi comes on and gets a goal and an assist, including the game winner that made it 2-1. Ball onto the right side. Here's Cuevas. Bends this one into the area over the top of Ramirez and headed back to Ustari, the keeper. He'll just put his foot on it, now pick it up. We'll wait on our referee, Drew Fisher, to decide when this one comes to an end now. It's punted towards midfield on the right side. Played on back defensively. Aude will win this one back here. Last rush by the Galaxy. The early cross towards goal, and Aude went for it. And it'll turn out to be a goal kick, and that should be the last kick of the match, I believe. We are now at 97 minutes played in this one. Alba, Messi, and Suarez. And our referee wants to get him going. This will come to midfield. Our referee puts his right hand up in the air, whistles it 3 times, and this match has come to a close as the LA Galaxy head on into Miami. Even the matchup on a goal by Joseph Painsil at 1-1, and for a moment there it looked like they might be able to take a 2-1 lead. Substitutions occurred by both sides, and the ones that impacted the game the most came with the men in pink, as Lionel Messi gets the goal, makes it 2-1, and then gets the assist to make it 3-1 on the goal scored by Suarez. Miami 3, LA Galaxy 1. The postgame show is coming up next.
This LA Galaxy broadcast is brought to you by CalHope. Visit calhope.org for free mental health support. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is your home for country music legends. Get your tickets to see California's own John Party as he takes the Yamava Theater stage on June 26th. Carrie Underwood dazzles the audience with her pop country singing and songwriting on September 5th. Tim McGraw brings down the house with his chart-topping country albums on October 25th, only at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel, California's #1 entertainment destination. Details at yamava.com. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is your home for country music legends. Get your tickets to see California's own John Party as he takes the Yamava Theater stage on June 26th. Carrie Underwood dazzles the audience with her pop country singing and songwriting on September 5th. Tim McGraw brings down the house with his chart-topping country albums on October 25th, only at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel, California's #1 entertainment destination. Details at yamava.com. Please gamble responsibly.
Welcome to the LA Galaxy postgame show presented by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
Miami gets 2 goals in the second half to the Galaxy's 1, and Inter Miami CF defeats the LA Galaxy for the first time in their young history, 3-1 on the night. The Galaxy, I thought, fought admirably considering the fact that they are definitely outmanned roster to roster in this particular match, and I think the conditions being as hot as they are, as humid as they are, and the Galaxy being from Southern California, I'm sure that played a role. But as the game wore on, you can see that things were opening up. The game got stretched in the second half. The Galaxy found themselves at times chasing towards their own goal with the ball behind them. and trying to get on the end of plays defensively. Fortunately, those things worked out for the Galaxy. But then Lionel Messi came on, and he taught Lucas Sanabria a pretty good lesson, I think, tonight on the goal that he scored. Edwin Cerrillo tried to close it down but could not get to it. And then Messi picked out the far post down low to put them up 2-1 in the match. But it started in the first half with Jordi Alba from Busquets, who was able to get in on the right side. And I think Novak Mitrovic would probably tell you that he had to do a better job coming out and protecting that near post. But in the second half, Joseph Painsil took things into his own hands. He beat two defenders in the goal and then tucked it underneath the goalkeeper, Ustari, to even it at 1-1. And there was a time there where the Galaxy looked like maybe they could take all the points. But I think Greg Vanny decided once that was not able to be done, that he was going to go and try to get a point away on the road. And that's when things become more difficult for the Galaxy, because that's when Miami has the ball more often, and they have it more often in the offensive end. And Lionel Messi gets his 19th goal on the year, and then he sends Suarez through, beating Zonka to the near side, and he tucked it home into the back post, making it 3-1. Possession-wise, Miami had it for 47%, the Galaxy with 53%. Miami, though, with 28 shots to the Galaxy's 5. 8 of those shots were on goal. The Galaxy had 3 shots on goal. Blocked shots 11 for the Galaxy, 2 for Miami. 471 total passes for Miami, 580 for the Galaxy. So that tells you productive possession. Productive possession goes to the team with less in this particular game, because they dominate in the shots. They dominate in the shots on goal. They dominate in the corner kicks, 13-2. They dominate in crosses, 14-4. That's what we have to look at as well. And the passing accuracy, 90.2%. The Galaxy, 91.5% on the night. Fouls, not a dirty game at all. 8 fouls against Miami, 3 fouls against the LA Galaxy on the evening. 3-1 in favor of Miami. We'll take a short time out and put the bow on this one when we come back.
This LA Galaxy broadcast is brought to you by Cal Hope. Visit calhope.org for free mental health support.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today, exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com, and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is your home for country music legends. Get your tickets to see California's own John Party as he takes the Yamava Theater stage on June 26th. Carrie Underwood dazzles the audience with her pop country singing and songwriting on September 5th. Tim McGraw brings down the house with his chart-topping country albums on October 25th. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel, California's #1 entertainment destination. Details at yamava.com. Please gamble responsibly.
No matter your age, who you are, or where you are, the stresses of daily life can cause an endless loop of anxious feelings and negative thoughts. When you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts and emotions, it's okay to get help. You are not alone. CalHope is here for you with free, safe, and confidential mental health resources. Reach out for support now at calhope.org. CalHope, official partner of the LA Galaxy. LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Greg Vanney told us in the pregame press conference that he was going to field a competitive team, and I think he did. In the first half, it was odd to see out there who was playing center back, Edwin Cerrillo, and who was playing in the sixth role, Elijah Winder, which is not his normal position, and who was playing as the striker. Joseph Painsil was the striker for the Galaxy, but it worked for the most part for the Galaxy in the first half. They were down 1-0 at the break. Jordi Alba scored the goal in the second half. One substitution, Nascimento comes on. Joe goes back to the left side. Joseph Painsil ties things up 1-1. But as the game wore on and the Galaxy had to bring their starters off the field to make room for fresh legs, that's when things changed. The players that could impact the game for Miami, in this particular case, global names, Rodrigo de Paul, Lionel Messi, changed things. When the Galaxy brought on fresh legs late in this match to try to preserve the draw, that's when it kind of fell apart for the Galaxy. And Lionel Messi and company were able to put two more in the back of the net in the 84th minute and then in the 89th minute. And that's what the final score became, 3-1. But the Galaxy are focusing on Leagues Cup. Not to say they didn't focus on getting something out of this one, but the major focus is now on Leagues Cup for this LA Galaxy team that is unfortunately sitting on 3 wins on this MLS 2025 campaign. So now they're in the quarterfinals of the Leagues Cup, and on Wednesday night they'll be home against Pachuca, looking to advance to the semifinals. And should they do that, they'll likely meet Seattle once again. And it's certainly possible that they'll meet this Miami team should they get to the final of the tournament as well. So there's work to be done, important work to be done, and tickets are available by calling 877-3GALAXY or going to lagalaxy.com to get your Leagues Cup tickets for Wednesday night, and we'll have it for you. It's a doubleheader at Dignity Health Sports Park, and this match, the Galaxy match, to kick off somewhere around 8:45. Last time around when they played the late game, it was almost 9 p.m. when the Galaxy kicked off. And think about that it might be at about that particular time on Wednesday. And I know it's a school night with everybody going back to school, but if you could make it, your club certainly could use your support on Wednesday against one of the top teams in Liga MX right now in Pachuca. On Saturday, the Galaxy return to MLS play, and Colorado's in town for Marvel Night. First 15,000 fans in attendance get a special edition scarf. So get your tickets at lagalaxy.com or by calling 877-3GALAXY. On this night, though, it was Jordi Alba, Lionel Messi, and Luis Suarez for Miami, Joseph Painsil for the LA Galaxy, and Miami defeats the Galaxy on this night 3-1. Joe Tutino saying so long. We'll talk to you again Wednesday night as we return to Leagues Cup. Miami 3, Galaxy 1. Good night, everybody.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for all your favorite music. Don't miss British rock superstars Def Leppard when they take the Yamava Theater stage on August 20th. Carrie Underwood brings her pop country singing and songwriting to Yamava September 5th. And the one and only pop punk legends Green Day make an appearance on September 30th. Only at Yamava, your California to Vegas connection. Visit YamavaTheater.com for details. Must be 21 and winner.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
No matter your age, who you are, or where you are, the stresses of daily life can cause an endless loop of anxious feelings and negative thoughts. When you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts and emotions, it's okay to get help. You are not alone. CalHope is here for you with free, safe, and confidential mental health resources. Reach out for support now at calhope.org. CalHope, official partner of the LA Galaxy. You've been listening to the 6-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy. Presented by Herbalife. Live your best life. By Modelo Especial. Made for those with a fighting spirit. By Dignity Health, official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy. By Yamava Casino at San Manuel. By Vivid Seats. And by Spectrum. This has been a presentation of the LA Galaxy. All rights reserved.